What's up, y'all? My name is Danny. I live here in Sarasota, Florida, just off of the south bridge of Siesta Key here in Sarasota. And I just love going to the beach and looking for stuff, seashells, cell phones, GoPros, jewelry when I go metal detecting. But one of the biggest things that I like to do is just go on trash walks and look for stuff that I can clean up out of the Gulf and from the beaches. And just anywhere that I see trash, I just like to take it out of the environment, just because it's amazing how much is ending up in our waterways, in our oceans, in our rivers, and our lakes, streams, everything like that. So I'll show you guys a little video of what I found when I was just down there on South Siesta, Crescent Beach area, which is South Siesta, right by the wall that turns around to the Point of Rocks area. But I'll show you guys a little video of what I came up with. All right, and here's the stuff that I came across. And this was literally just in a little like 50 to 100 yard little area of South Siesta that I was just walking, and it took me maybe 5 to 10 minutes to come across all this stuff, which is crazy just for such a small little area. And Siesta is just like pristine beach and awesome sand and everything like that, but just crazy that so much trash ends up again on the beaches and in the Gulf and everything like that. But we've got some cans. Some of them, like this, was just sitting on the beach. It's not like I found it in the water or anything like that, but people just leave their stuff for somebody else to pick it up, I guess. And then we got can slaw, just pieces of can that have been tumbling around in the Gulf for a while. All types of pieces of that and stuff. And you'll find the pull tabs obviously everywhere. And a lot of that. Some old goggles. I got that. I don't know what kind of character that is, but kind of figurine that is. But yeah, it's good to get that out, throw that away. There he goes. And then I've got fishing line. Good to get that out of the environment, because that will wrap around fish and get them tangled up and kill them, and can suffocate them and all different types of stuff. So good to get the fishing line out, and just pieces of other plastics and stuff like that. But yeah, good day of just cleaning up, part of Siesta. Just an awesome beach that just is amazing how much trash you'll find there any given day. So I'm just glad I was able to get some trash out. So the reason I made this video is just to bring awareness to our environment, and just the awesome Gulf of Mexico that we have, that's just so pretty, both the water and the marine life and the beaches that are awesome, and everything that lives both in the Gulf and then like on the beaches. And so I just want to bring awareness to people that all this trash that we're seeing, in our oceans, and that's leading to our oceans, and like I said before, like in our waterways and our river systems and our lakes, streams, ponds, everything like that, that it's so important to like maintain those things, the waterways and such, because you see how much water pollution there is in our oceans alone. Like there's the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, I think that's between Hawaii and California, and you see something like that, and it's just crazy how sad that is, how much trash ends up in our oceans. And I know there's all types of organizations and people who go out and they're trying their best to accumulate and take in as much of that trash and throw that away and recycle that properly and get that out of our oceans, which is awesome. But I just thought that it'd be a good idea to make a video, and it's not for self-recognition of me and what I'm doing or anything like that. I love going out and serving our community and taking care of our beaches, helping our wildlife, both the marine life and the land animals and insects and birds and everything that can be affected by the trash that's being put into our oceans. And at least for the Gulf of Mexico here in Sarasota, just do the best I can to clean that up. I am thinking of making this, I want to make this my full-time thing. And it sounds kind of funny right now because it's not a job or anything like that, but to get people who could send money my way so I can make this my job would be the coolest thing in the world, because it's just been something on my heart, is to clean our waterways. Like I said, just the river system up in Illinois, where I'm from, outside Chicago. It's called the Fox River. It's a super polluted, very dirty river. And I just remember when I was up there a couple of years ago, and I was living up there, I just came across just grocery bags and grocery bags full of trash that I had filled of all types of stuff, from small pieces of glass to all big pieces of plastic and metals and all types of stuff. And it was so crazy to see that, and so like disappointing how much I was seeing. But then after I cleaned it all up and was able to like really look at what I had done to just try to clean up the environment and help out, again, the fish and the things living in the river and the birds and the things around it, the fox and the raccoons and things that were being affected by the trash that was just being washed down through the river. It was so cool to see all the, you know, the change that I made in my town, for the environment. People saw that, and I hope people will, you know, start to clean up trash when they see it themselves from me doing it. But yeah, so I just wanted to bring awareness to it. If you'd be interested in sending me some money to fund me so I could just try to make this my full-time job or full-time gig, it would be more than appreciated, because I would love to just do this and solely focus on cleaning our environment, taking care of. I'd probably want to focus on like Lido and Siesta Key here in Sarasota, because this is where I live, and every time I go out there, it doesn't matter if it's the following day after I do a big trash cleanup, I'll always find so much more trash washed up, and it's just amazing how much there is. And it's really sad to see. And so I want to be the change. I want to be somebody that's benefiting and helping out both the locals and the tourists who come here, and the marine life and the environment specifically, just because I want it to be around and last. And I don't want things to be just sitting in our waterways and sitting on our beaches and then just go unforgotten, and then years later it comes back out and stuff, and it affects our, you know, environment in so many different ways. So it's just good to clean it up. But if you'd be interested in leaving me some money, sending me some money so I could make this my full-time gig, that would be more than appreciated, because there's nothing more on my heart that I'd love to do than to clean our beaches and clean our dunes. And you know, the Gulf of Mexico here in Sarasota is just so pretty, but there's so much trash. So if you'd be interested in sending me some money, that would be awesome. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it, just seeing like what I come up with trash wise whenever I do these little trash walks. And I was only on that trash walk for maybe 10-15 minutes, so not very long, but just gives you an idea of what I was coming across. So hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it if possible, just because I just want the awareness of this video to go out so that people see that it doesn't take much to make a change in your, you know, where you live, in such a simple, easy way, you know, just picking up trash and just cleaning up the environment. So thanks, and hope you all like the video. And then for those of you wondering what else I come across, like I said before, I'll come across GoPros, phones, you know, money floating in the water, all types of modern change when I'm metal detecting, a lot of really nice seashells too. And these are just some that I've cleaned up. But you've got the fighting conch, which are like super common. This one I just found cleaned out like that, and just put some baby oil on it and brought the colors right back out and makes it look really pretty. And then you got the shark eyes. And these are got kind of smaller hands, but you can find them decent size like that. And you got lightning whelks that are really pretty, the lettered olives. And I didn't kill or harvest any of these shells. I just found them clean out and took them home and sprayed them out with just with a hose, and then hand applied baby oil to all my shells. And then what I do is I sell them wholesale to stores up and down from Venice all the way up to like Anna Maria Island. And I've sold a fair amount of them at like $2 to $3 a piece. But yeah, some really nice shells. I think this is called the giant cockle. This thing's pretty big too. But you find all types of cool stuff. Like I said, you never know what you'll come across. A lot of goggles and sunglasses, obviously, that'll wash up, or you'll find on the beaches when you're metal detecting, or if you're just out early in the morning during like low tide or something that gets pushed in. But yeah, a lot of cool looking shells. And this is banded tulip, yeah, these are really pretty too. One more like side thing, I guess. Yesterday I was out at the same exact spot, like the Crescent Beach, South Siesta area, and I found, I think it was like 8 to 10 grocery bags full of just plastics and cans and you know, all types of metals and all types of stuff that washed up. So I'll add some pictures in at the end of the video so you guys can see what I came up with.